Well, I come out to Cronkbourne Cricket Club just ahead of a presentation being put on by the DOI. Karl Millar is with us, normally known for My Prom and Calming Waters there. Now for a different project, you're more liaison officer, isn't it? I think, for
Exactly.
DOI.
Yeah.
This one sounds an obvious one. I mean, we're talking about Tromode Road, which is pretty hairy in places. I mean, good days and bad days, depends on what traffic's coming towards you, really, isn't it?
I think with modern vehicles now, the road probably in its state were fine.
Yeah.
But with the width of cars nowadays, there's a couple of really tight pinch points.
Yeah.
And I think if you ask anybody that uses that on a regular basis, they'll say that's their bone of contention.
So you're going to widen out, I guess, then?
So it's not so much widen, but the radius of those pinch points, the radius of those curves will be rounded off, so to speak, so allow the full width for the road to continue round.
Now, is that buying land, or is it your land, or what's going on?
No, there has been an agreement with the football club here to take over some of the land, and that will help to obviously widen the footpaths, which will be a shared pedestrian and cycle route. Obviously, as the Manx government are trying to promote active travel.
Does that not mean those horrible green dashed areas, which means you've got less room for cars, though?
No, it doesn't infringe on the road at all.
Oh.
The road will stay exactly the same, obviously with those rounded corners, or those pinch points rounded off. The footpath there'll be a space between the road and the footpath, and then the shared footpath should be a lot wider than what it currently is. Some of the trees that are currently growing along there, we will trim back. I think there's 23 or 25.
Will the trees be lost in the
There's a couple of trees. One I think is already gone at the moment. There's going to be a couple of trees in the footpath that have gone down or will go already, but we will be replacing them. I think it's 26 lime trees we're planning to put up there. So there'll be a wire mesh fence, and the beauty of that as well, with the lime trees being of a higher rather than a bushy nature, that'll allow more light into that road as well. So
this is a consultation.
It's a first consultation. So what we've done, we've been out to a few of the local residents that are directly impacted, those that live on the actual road itself. Get them in tonight, give them a first brief of what we intend to do, get some feedback, and then we can take that back to the designers and take it from there.
So I'm just thinking to myself, people are thinking, they've got to get the prom finished first, though,
well,
right?
Yes. Well, the prom's not far off, but I'm not going to.
You're not going to start on top of this one, are you?
No, not at all. We're looking at this. This really is going to be a project for 22.
Right. Disruption-wise, what's going to happen?
There will be some disruption, obviously, where there's going to be traffic lights in place.
We're not shutting the road completely?
No, the road will remain open. We don't intend to shut it at all. There will be times where crossing points will be blocked off while they're being tarmacked or laid to the material that goes down.
How long's the whole process going to take then?
Well, we're in the early stages yet. So don't quote me on this, but
no, okay. Don't quote me on this.
This should be a 12-month project. Yeah.
Oh, a whole year?
Potentially.
Jeepers. Seems like a long time, but then all these things too. So start dates is what, next year?
It's going to be next year. Obviously, there's still we've got to submit the plans and what have you.
So we're recording this on Tuesday. So you've got presentations tonight here for the people around the area and that sort of thing.
We've got a small presentation tonight, just running from 5 till 7. So that'll be just to show people the plans, give them a brief overview of what we're going to do. Obviously, there's no real direct bus route through here at the moment, so there's a potential of putting, depending on bus vanning, some additional bus stops and some crossings in as well. So that's all taken into account.
And for those who can't make it, is it online somewhere?
The presentation will be online. We'll probably put that on the DOI Facebook page and homepage. Again, or if they contact myself, I can send them a copy of the presentation as and when.
Should I ask you any more about the prom? Do you want to talk about the prom while you're here? Are you happy?
I think the minister says it all in his last statement.
He's not allowed near us to see this. But anyway, I saw him digging up a bit more this morning, and the BG statue's going down. It was nothing to you, of course, that one. But it's certainly, we're into that sort of final phase.
It is, yeah. I think all the work underneath the ground's been done, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But pretty much. We've still got some small areas that just need water connections, electrical connections to be completed, and the surface layers.
And you're the conduit. I mean, if people got any issues, you like to hear them.
Yeah, generally. So basically, I wander up and down the prom. My daily job is to visit the businesses, make sure everything's okay. If there's any issues, to resolve some problems. Obviously, we can't do everything, but we're working on it. It's working with a construction site and trying to see what best options can come to light, really. But it's not been easy.
Rather you than me, anyway. But end of August, then there's like 4 weeks of snagging, no doubt, as they said, and then that's it, hopefully. Yeah. We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Anyway, if you want to come down tonight, just turn up, or do you need to
just come down? Yes, I say it's 5 o'clock start the presentation. We may have to run that presentation a couple of times as people come in later on. Yeah. But we're here to 7. The boards will be up, the pictures, the design work, the plan.
Cup of tea, I think.
And a cup of tea and biscuits, of course.
There you go.
Always.